Now recall that the no defeatist theory of knowledge requires that there exists no evidence that, if known by the subject, would undermine the justification. The evidence is not known by the subject, which makes the evidence external. The fourth condition could instead be an internal condition. Rather than require that there exists no evidence, one could say that S needs to rule out any relevant alternatives to the belief. The no relevant alternatives theory adds to the traditional account of knowledge the requirement that a person rule out any competing hypotheses for their belief. Ruling out refers to a subject's conscious internal mental state, which makes this condition internal in nature. Like the no defeaters condition, the no relevant alternatives condition is meant to solve the gateway problem. It does so by broadening the understanding of justification so that justification requires ruling out relevant alternatives. However, it still doesn't solve the gateway problem. Returning to the barn example, the possibility that there are fake barns is not a relevant alternative to the belief that one is looking at a barn. Externalists hold that a subject need not have access to why their true beliefs are justified. But some theorists, such as American philosopher Alvin Goldman, argue that the justification condition in the account of knowledge should be replaced with a more substantial and thorough condition that effectively explains what justification is. Goldman argues that beliefs are justified if they are produced by reliable belief-forming processes. Importantly, it is the process that confers justification, not one's ability to recount that process. And Goldman's account of knowledge is that a true belief is the result of a reliable belief-forming process. Goldman's theory is called historical reliabilism. Historical because the view focuses on the past processes that led to a belief, and reliabilism because, according to the theory, processes that reliably produce true beliefs confer justification on those beliefs. Reliable belief-forming processes include perception, memory, strong or valid reasoning, and introspection. These processes are functional operations whose outputs are beliefs and other cognitive states. For example, reasoning is an operation that takes as input prior beliefs and hypotheses and outputs new beliefs, and memory is a process that takes as inputs beliefs or experiences at an earlier time and generates as outputs beliefs at a later time. Usually, memory is reliable in the sense that it is more likely to produce true beliefs than false ones. Because Goldman's approach is externalist, the justification conferring process need not be cognitively accessible to the believer. His view has also been called causal because he focuses on the causes of belief. If a belief is caused in the right way by a reliable belief-forming process, then it is justified. One virtue of this approach is that it accounts for the intuition that someone could have a justified belief without being able to cite all the reasons for holding that belief. However, this view is not without fault. The original impetus behind revising Plato's traditional JTB analysis was to solve the gateway problem, and Goldman's account cannot do this. Consider again Henry and the barn. Henry looks at a real barn and forms the belief that it is a barn. And his belief that he is looking at a barn is caused by a reliable belief-forming process, perception. So according to Goldman's account, Henry does have knowledge. Yet many philosophers think that Henry does not have knowledge given the lucky nature of his belief due to good luck. We will explore different theories of justification in the next video.